Hello! In this video, I'm going to be walking you through Microsoft Learn and all you need to know about learning on that platform, certification, your renewal, and much more. I also have a bonus tip for you, amazing free Microsoft certification voucher for a selected people. Of course, if you reside in Nigeria, please check the last part of this video because I'm going to share with you how you can write several advanced and associate certification from Microsoft for free. Amazing, right? Okay, but first let's go through all that I have, everything you need to know and leverage Microsoft Learn platform to upskill and to upgrade your career in 2023. Let's dive in. Let us start by visiting the website learn.microsoft.com. Microsoft Learn is not just for learning. There are several features that you can do with Microsoft Learn, and the more you know and you use it, the better it is for you. And let's go through some of these things. First, you can actually learn by doing, by taking training on Microsoft Learn. You can also find technical documentations which help you, like step-by-step guidance to help you get the most from all those Microsoft products you use, like Azure, like Windows, like Office, Dynamics, Power Apps, Teams, just mention them, a host of others. You can find their technical documentation on Microsoft Learn, and also you can showcase your skills. How do you do that? Through certification. Actually renew my certifications via Microsoft Learn, and repeatedly I've done about 3 or 4 renewals now. Of course, you can also do that here. You can ask questions and get help because it connects you to community of learners and experts, and of course you know the value. Another thing you can do with Microsoft Learn is try code samples. You can test out new examples, new capabilities in your own project faster and easier with the code samples that comes with Microsoft technology. It brings the Microsoft technology to life. So you can see samples by clicking here, and you can also see new ways to innovate. A lot of live sessions, the informative videos by Microsoft and community experts that you can work with. So see what is happening over here. On the average, certified employees actually earn 15% more than others. So these are the advantage of getting certified, which Microsoft Learn profile platform enables you to prepare for those certification exams and also write your renewal going forward. 61% of people upon earning a certification, 61% of tech professionals say they earn a promotion after earning certification. Imagine that. And 90% Microsoft certified people say they are more productive, and nearly 60% even more efficient. So certification actually boosts your productivity, boosts your confidence, and ultimately boosts your productivity, validate your skill, give you that platform, because there are some certification. Once you have them, you can then get some level, like becoming Microsoft certified trainer. You must have an associate certification. So when you have that certification, it boosts your level as well, and that will pull up bigger and more opportunity for you. You can also see inspirations about other learners in the community and find more resources. So the first understanding here is Microsoft Learn is not just about learn. It's much more than that. You learn by doing, you find technical documentation, you get certified, renew your certification, you get community connect to sample codes and the rest. Okay. And the first place for you to start is you need to sign in and register. In case you've not registered before, you need to do that. Right now, I'm signing into my account, but I will need to sign out and start afresh so that you can start the same way. We can start together and I can guide you through this. Now I'm done signing out. It is time to start like you are starting, in case you've not even have any profile at all. So let's create one together. So I'm going to click on sign in, and this take me here and ask me that do I want to actually sign in with maybe an existing account which I already have, and that is why you see the screen looking like this. I'll have to use a new account, and this might be the first screen you are seeing in case you've not signed in at all on any Microsoft platform on your system, and you might see this right here. So you need a Microsoft account, be it an Outlook account or a Gmail that you have used for Microsoft event or product in the past. So I have an Outlook account I'm going to use. So let's assume you have one. If you don't have one, you can create an account here. Simple step, less than 90 seconds, you're done, or you sign in here. You can also test your Gmail. Maybe it's already a Microsoft account. Maybe you used it for Microsoft product before. If it's not correct, then you might have to sign in by creating a new account. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to put in my details here. So I've put in my details. I will need to then put in the password to sign into this account. Okay. Right, password correct. Then you can choose to stay signed in or not. I'm just going to click on yes. All right, so being the first time that I'm signing in, it's going to say, oh, this is your email account. Before you register with this Microsoft account, please check if you have previously registered with a different account, in case you want to just sign in with that account, so that you're not confused. You're not learning something on a different account and you are continuing with another account and you're confused. No, I've learned this before. Okay, so let's assume you don't even have one before, or you have one and that's exactly what you have used to sign in. Then click next to proceed. You need to set a profile name for yourself. This is my name, so I've put it there. It's good to use your name and not your alias, because you can leverage this for so many things. You can add it to your LinkedIn profile. You can do many things. So you want to put your profile out there. And it's a way to also show your effort and commitment to continuous learning. It have all the badges, all the trophy, when you learn. So why not keep the name formal, and not use an alias? And you click next. Staying up to they just want to get your consent that you want to do all these, so that we can send you personalized or other content. I can click on skip here because I really don't need this part. Say you're all set. Okay, am I truly set? You've successfully created your profile. Okay, you can view the profile. You can click on OK. So I've clicked on OK now, and I'm right here, to view training and documentation. Okay, but let me go here. Let's say learning. If I want to take a training, for example, I'm going to click learn by doing. Oh, welcoming me back. So that's the first part now, how to access training content. As you can see right here, it's recommending some training content for me, and also recommend some popular learning path. Depends on what I really want to learn. Okay, so I can learn on my own schedule, become Microsoft certified, or watch live and recorded events. Still about learning. For example, Microsoft Azure Fundamental. If this is what I want to check, I can click on this guy here and say start. And I can start learning. This is it. As I'm learning, I'm earning experience point. As you can see now, I have one experience point. But let's quickly go to a profile and see what is there and what you need to set. So I'm going to click on profile. Let's look at it from the left hand side first. It starts with activity. So the recent things you've done, what have you learned? You joined, I joined today, welcome, see the step-by-step guide. What have you learned? You see all those records here. Your activity, up to 30 interactions, be it learning content, badge, collections, and the rest. And here you go to training. On the training, because activity summarize all activities, then training, because what I did the other time is to consume one module, one learning lesson in a module. So this is the module I started, describe cloud computing. So is that I can go back to it directly here, and this is my progress, 8%. I can also go to certifications to see, do I have any certification profile? This is it. If you've already done Microsoft certification exam before, you might need to connect your certification profile. Or if you want to write new certification, you can actually browse certification and exam, and all your certification actually report here, even those that are due for renewal, you see them here. You also have the question and answer tab. So here you can follow a favorite thread or even ask question and answer. There's none here. You can click here to start one. Achievement will show you for each of those trophy, for each of those lessons you have completed. You get, when you complete a module, you get a badge. When you complete a learning part, you get a trophy, and you can have series of those things actually there for you. You can start learning. Or if you are active in the community and get a code to maybe activate maybe Azure Hero or Learner badge or Kudos badge or Mentor badge, you can actually redeem those codes here. All right, so let's go to collections, where you see your collections. Collections are learning content that you come across on Microsoft platform Learn, and you want to save them in maybe a bookmark, like bookmarking, but you can have them in different categories. What I often do is, whenever I'm preparing for Microsoft certification exam, I create a collection for that particular certification exam, and I look out for the learning content or learning part accompanying that certification exam. Then I add them and save all those learning parts in that collection, so I can be focused. I can know that, oh, I need to exhaust all these things when preparing for my exam. Okay, it's always good. And here you see transcript. When you complete a learning part or module, and a transcript of your activity will be shown here. So it sort of summarize all those, trophy, badges, everything. You see them right here. That is not all. I quickly want to show you something that you also need to pay attention to. So go to settings. This is where you can generate your Microsoft Learn profile and share publicly. Go to settings, and under settings, you will see here personal information, username and URL. learn.microsoft.com/en-us. That's the language. For you, might show different language depending on the country and the language settings of your browser. And here you see I have my name lumped together, TheOyinbooke. When I copy everything, including this URL, if I copy this URL, I know the name is together, and maybe I open in a new tab in incognito window, I paste and I put my name because this is what is there. This is my public URL. You can copy this and go on LinkedIn and even add a session on LinkedIn, which I'm going to show you quickly how you can actually add that up. So let's see first. So the moment someone anywhere on your CV, let me validate this. So this is the first time I need to save this first. So I'm saving now, so it is saved successfully, and you should change your profile picture. Of course, you change that. In case you want to link your account to other account, maybe you have a work account you also use to learn, you can link them here, or you have a separate account before used for certification, you can link them here. You can set your email preference here and do your privacy settings, download your profile, or even delete your profile. So this is why it is important for you to click and check inside this username. So it is not just talking about your book, there's a number at the back of it. That is why it's throwing that error. It's good that we go through this together and cite the error. So I'm going to have to copy exactly what is there, and then I come back here, I'm gonna paste my profile. Instead of this guy, it's not just that, it is this number now. Alright, so when I press enter, it's going to show this is my name. This is my registration point because I've started something here. I don't have anything. If you have completed any lesson, you see your badges, your trophy, everything, your picture. And recruiters or people who are really interested in your profile can actually see your commitment to learning. That's cool, right? I'm going to show you how you can then add this on LinkedIn. So I'm going to copy this now and we go to LinkedIn to add it. Here is my LinkedIn profile. I can go to my profile to view profile, and while you see activities here, experience, I can come under education because that's where it fits most, and I can add one here. Of course, where do you school? See, counter Microsoft Learn. Yep. What degree? Not degree. It's you can say Microsoft Technology. Because that's what you're learning there, technologies. This is field of study, it's just continuous learning. So it's continuous learning. And you can set the start date and month. Grade, this is not grade. Description, you can put more description here. If you have media file, you can actually add or link. Okay, good. You can actually add a link here. And this is the link to your profile. Put the link here. Add, click add. So it's right there. What is it? My Microsoft Learn profile. You can put more description. This is to show my commitment to continuous learning as I constantly upskill myself with Microsoft technologies. You can even list some of them here. Power Platform, Azure SQL Server, IoT on Azure. Some of the things you've completed. You get machine learning, Azure Machine Learning Service, just to showcase those things you know. And this is a thumbnail, is Microsoft logo. You can choose something else from your system. You get? But I'm just going to leave it at that. Click apply. And it's there. And that same description, if you edit, if you see more right here and come down here and copy this, after I click apply, you can still come back here and put it here and click save. This way, you have a new certification added, education added to your profile, which is actually relevant, and you can rearrange this and bring it up. When you click on rearranging, you can then bring it up. It's there. So when people see, they can click here and also see what you talk about. Click view, and it takes them to that profile. It takes them right there. You see? So this is really amazing. Let's go back to this page and go to your profile. Right, back to profile. You can move to back to profile. You can move to certification, because that's where you're actually interested in. No certification now, but you can actually browse certifications and exams, and this just takes you to here, where you can see those certifications, those exams, and different roles. Let's assume you're interested in data analysis. I can select data analyst here, and I'm going to see those roles. For example, Microsoft Certified Power BI Data Analyst Associate Exam PL 300. Okay, if I need this, I can click on this, and I'm going to see those certification details. What do I need to know about this? And training options at this. There are also training options that you need to be aware of. Okay, so I can open this in a new tab just to show us what is there. These are the skills measures. I can go to certification dashboard. But I want you to see this. Right here, these are items and collections that you can use to prepare for this exam. And how do you do that? That's why it's good to create a collection. You can click on save here. And when you click on save, it brings up this, and you can say new collection, and you can really name this PL 300, because that's what you are preparing for. So it's going to save it inside that PL 300. I don't need it in my favorite. I can click on save. And you can do that for all of these, by clicking and click on save, and everything will appear in your click on save in your collection. Once you get to collection, don't forget, when you scroll down, don't stop here. For many of them, there are more learning content. In case you exhaust this and you think, oh, I did everything, and some of the questions are coming out from those sessions. For example, whenever you see this show more, click on it. There's still one more that you will have overlooked, and that is it right in manage workspace and data set in Power BI. What if question comes out there and you're just looking, this wasn't part of the learning content? It is. It's just because you didn't click on that button to learn more. So make sure you add all of them and save them in that collection. How do you then access your collection? Go back to your profile. If I go back to my profile right here and go to collections here, you can see that already we have PL 300. If you click on PL 300, you're definitely going to see all the things you have saved right here. There are 3, and that's what you can see here at the moment. Right, we also click on the learning content. These are Power BI learning catalog that accompany that particular certification, and a lot of things that you can actually get acquainted with in this content. You can click on the link to this page I'm going to share with you right now. If you're in Nigeria, there's a huge opportunity for you in 2023 to upskill and write many certification exams. So aka.ms/ng free certification, that is the link you need to follow, and that takes you to this content where you can actually read more about free advanced and associate and expert certification exams for Nigerians. And in case you are a student and you are not in Nigeria and you want to partake in these certifications, there's also opportunity for you. If you click on free Microsoft student certification, it gives you access to free certification that is available for students. You can read more about them here and how to also access them. What if, again, you're not Nigerian and you still want to write some certification exams? Then I'm going to show you about Microsoft Virtual Training Days. So Microsoft Virtual Training Days. So So if you go on Google and just type there, you see Microsoft Virtual Training Days. It's an opportunity for you to attend Microsoft training and have certification and voucher that you can then go back and write that certification. And it covers Azure, business applications, Microsoft 365, and security. You see upcoming sessions. For example, if you're interested in the basics or fundamentals of cloud computing, you can click on Azure here. And when you click again to Microsoft Azure, what are the upcoming sessions on AI, migrating on-premise infrastructure and data, Azure fundamentals, you can see. For this particular one, there's no event coming soon, so you have to watch out if that's what you're interested in, when there'll be a date. AI fundamental, there is one, January. There's even one, Azure fundamental. Most time, those dates are always filled up. If you click on this one, if it's not filled up, if it's filled up, you will see that it's filled up. If it is not, you see, this event is full, so I have to look for another day, which might be January 19. Is January 19 still available? Yes, it's available. And then you can register. Once you attend that training, you see the curriculum, everything that will be taught. The moment you're done with that training, you will already see you get an email communication that shows that since you attend the event, you must attend it. Then you'll be able to, take the Microsoft Azure Fundamental Certification exam at no cost. The guide on how to do that, you also get it via email. Okay, you see, it is not just for Nigerians now. So is it that you're Nigerian, you have opportunity right now. If you're a student, your opportunity are also unlimited, because you can boost your certification and your readiness, your employability readiness with these cloud certifications. And if you are not a student and even not in Nigeria, then you can still attend Microsoft Virtual Training Days. Noteworthy is the fact that Microsoft Virtual Training give you fundamental certification vouchers. In case you need advanced, watch out for upcoming Microsoft main event like Microsoft Ignite, like Microsoft Build. There's often a cloud challenges, skills challenges that comes with those events. Once you attend them and you participate in those cloud skills challenges by taking those learning paths, and that's why it's important that you start preparing yourself for those exams now by taking those learning paths on Microsoft Learn. Then the moment you complete that, you get the voucher to write that associate level certification exam. That's massive.